Milwaukee just announced 10,000 PSI, Makita has a new 10-piece mega kit, RYOBI has new lights and levels, we've got snow blowers, palm nailers, strippers, impact wrenches, and the tiniest track saw you've ever seen. Plus a new Flex Platinum tool deal from Ohio Power Tool. This is the Tool Show. Welcome back, Tool fans. I'm Rob. Sarah's taking the day off, and our tool news starts this week with Makita. That is the 18-volt LXT 3-speed half-inch square drive impact wrench, or the XWT19 if you're in a hurry. This new impact wrench boasts 780 foot-pounds of fastening torque and 960 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque. It has a no-load speed up to 2,000 RPM and up to 2,400 IPM. It's all protected by Makita's XPT, or Extreme Protection Technology, that protects it to the extreme, obviously. It's a protective seal inside the tool that keeps water and dust from the important bits. The new XWT19 is available now for around $329 bare. Makita also launched a new 10-piece LXT kit that includes a half-inch hammer drill, an impact driver, a 6.5-inch circular saw, a multi-tool, a random orbit sander, a compact router, a 3.25-inch planer, a recip saw, a job site radio, two 4-amp-hour batteries, a wheeled tool bag, and for some reason, a D-handle jigsaw. I just don't get it. But if you want a strong start in the LXT platform and can stomach a jigsaw with a ridiculous handle, you can pick up the kit today for around $11.99, which is pretty good for that kit. Moving on to RYOBI, we have this little guy. That is the all-new RYOBI 20-foot air grip laser level. It uses a vacuum sealing technology that allows you to stick it to most surfaces without tape, pins, or tacks. Once attached, it can display a 20-foot high-visibility red laser line from 0 to 45 degrees in both directions with adjustable stop angles. This thing is clever. Look at this example where they used it to align 3 photos going down the stairs. Love it. It runs on 2 AAA batteries, making us wonder if the product manager was aware that RYOBI has an excellent USB lithium battery platform. Either way, you can get one yourself for only $39.97 starting this month. RYOBI is gearing up for spring yard work with the launch of several new 18 and 40 volt solutions. That is the new RYOBI 18-volt 1+ HP brushless 510 CFM blower that claims to match the power of a 24cc gas blower. That 510 CFM is delivered at 130 miles an hour, which they say is ideal for even damp leaves. It'll run for up to an hour on a single 6-amp-hour battery, unless you're like me and go full speed 24/7, which in that case, it'll burn through that 6-amp-hour battery in about 20 minutes. As a guy who is constantly clearing 2 acres surrounded by 90-foot trees, 20 minutes is actually pretty reasonable at full blast. They also launched the new 18-volt 1+ HP brush cutter string trimmer. It has a 10-inch reversible tri-arc blade for the super tough stuff, or a 15-inch string trimmer head for the grass. It has a nice looking bike handle design, a harness, a variable speed trigger, and real easy line loader and a bump feed head. It's going to cost you about $369 bare. But if that 18-volt brush cutter isn't enough for you, they also revealed a new 40-volt HP version that's, more powerful. It's also $20 more. RYOBI wasn't done just yet. They also announced a pair of new lighting solutions. First up is the new USB lithium red magnetic clamp light, which runs on the, you guessed it, USB lithium platform. There it is. It boasts 1,000 lumens of light in 3 brightness modes and can run up to 10 hours on a single 2-amp-hour battery. It has a 360-degree rotating and 180-degree pivoting head. Ross would be proud. It can be mounted with this magnetic clamping base or even attached to RYOBI's Link wall storage rail. It'll be available in March for $49.97. If you want something more portable and maybe a bit softer for those relaxing camping trips, they have you covered as well. This is the new RYOBI USB lithium LED compact area light. It puts out a soft 300 lumens, has 3 brightness modes, and it keeps you lit for up to 52 hours on a single 2-amp-hour USB lithium battery. You can hang it on your tent using the folding metal hanging hook, or hang it on a backpack with the included carabiner, or snap it onto a Link wall rail. Also arriving in March for $29.97. Milwaukee has a new power tool. Can you believe it? Yeah, me neither. This time it's the all-new M18 brushless single-acting 60-inch cube 10,000 PSI hydraulic pump. It aims to replace manual hand pumps like the one used in their promo video to lift a 30,500-pound front loader. And in this video, it takes so long by hand that I easily would have quit the job long before I was finished. Might be why I'm an anchor instead of a manual hand pumper guy. It claims to be 2.5 times faster than that guy. Nice. Don't worry, it has a manual valve to control return flow and a bladder window that lets you gauge the fluid level quickly. It can complete up to 20 lifts of a 4-inch cylinder at 7,000 psi on a single XC 5.0 battery. If you're tired of pumping manually with your hands, this is what happens when Sarah isn't here. You can pick up your own M18 brushless single-acting 60-inch cube 10,000 psi hydraulic pump in April for a cool $1,500. Or you can save money by getting 2 of them for $3,000 or whatever. Klein also continues to roll out new products like their lives depended on it, starting with these new hollow magnetic color-coded ratcheting power nut drivers. It comes with 6 sizes, and the hollow cores facilitate work on long bolt applications. They're pretty too. The set's available now for around $37. Klein also announced a new 4-piece testing kit that includes their CL220 digital clamp meter, an NCVT3P dual-range non-compact voltage tester with flashlight, an ET40 digital AC/DC voltage tester, and an RT210 GFCI outlet tester. You can pick one up for only $89.99. Moving on to our favorite tool videos of the week, we're starting with Doc from Last Best Tool, who's stripping on YouTube. No, this isn't another job site try-on haul. It's wire stripping. Gosh, get your minds out of the gutter, you walnut. My buddy Alan, the lawn care nut, has an all-new Ego 22-inch mower with cast aluminum deck that we just got a chance to try ourselves. Alan deep dives into the direct competitor to the M18 version from Big Red. Mark Thomas is busy with a couple of new review videos this week, including the new rigid mini palm nailer, which is aimed at hammering in tight spaces, and the new Milwaukee M18 telescoping pole pruning shears, which I'm sure Sarah will ask for as soon as she sees it. Rob Alaballard got the new DeWalt 21-inch 60-volt single-stage snowblower and quickly reminded us all to be thankful that we don't live in the Northeast. Although the blower does look cool. Do you hate having to jump your car? Good news, Tim Johnson has a few solutions for you that will make the pain in the butt task a little bit easier. Flex's new miter saw has been making the rounds this week, and it landed in the tool review zone. Clint seems pretty impressed with it and highlights its most obvious feature, that much appreciated AC adapter. Really need that on more tools. I don't think I'll ever use it, but I feel better having it. Does that make sense? Our last video was sent in to us by Andrew, a member of our production crew. It's from Peter Millard, who got a hold of Bosch's tiny 12-volt track saw. This thing has been out for a few years now, but I'll be honest, I was completely unaware of its existence. This little wonder is super portable and comes with a guide that locks onto the right side of the saw for parallel cuts up to 4 inches. Nothing weird about that. But it's when you flip that guide around to the other side when it's the coolest feature shows up. Yep, it makes it compatible with track saw tracks. How did I miss this thing? Imagine making perfect cuts in Home Depot parking lots as you cram sheets of ply into your compact car. Hey, some of us do that. I found this on Amazon for about $185 bare, which isn't cheap, but if I had a track saw this small and portable, I could see myself using it a ton. Peter's review is in-depth and worth a watch. Alright guys, it's time again for a platinum tool deal. Each week we team up with OhioPowerTool.com to give 25 of you the absolute best deal in power tools of the week. Now this week you can get a free Flex 24-volt starter kit that includes their massive 6 amp hour stacked lithium battery and their 280 watt rapid charger, a $250 value, with the purchase of one of 5 select tools, all of which I'll link to in the description. It includes a rear handle circular saw, a right angle drill, LED tower light, SDS plus rotary hammer, and my personal favorite, their 6.5-inch inline circular saw. It's unlike any circular saw you've ever seen. Now remember, this code will only work for the first 25 people who use it, so act fast. And be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you're first to see the deal each week. The code you need is TS48568. Good luck. You know, if you got this far in the show, you're probably a fan, which I greatly appreciate. With that said, I wanted to point out that Sarah and I have been producing this show for 6 years now. We're on our 7th season, and this was our 298th show. Hard to believe. That means in 2 weeks, we'll celebrate our 300th show. Now, I'm not sure if that's worth celebrating or not. If you think it is, I'd love to hear some ideas on how we could celebrate it. Let me know in the comments. I want to thank SKIL, Flex, TestedHQ, and Ohio Power Tool for continuing to support our show and our community of true tool fans. If you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and Sarah and I will see you next week.